Up first, though, let's hear about this frost. Get over to you, Mike.
Yeah, we'll talk about that because it's very interesting. A lot of people are like, wait a minute, the temperature says it's above freezing, but we have frost forming. So let's talk about exactly the process that goes through that. Let's set the scene first by talking about what we need, the favorable conditions. Luke already talked about one of those: light winds. We need a clear sky, need some moisture in the air and on the ground. And we need temperatures in the 30s. Specifically, we need a temperature right around 36 degrees or obviously cooler. One of the reasons why we can have a temperature of 36 and still have frost on the ground is the height of our measuring boxes. They're about 5 feet above ground. So an air temperature of 36 there could be 32 down at the ground because warm air rises, and as it rises, cold air sinks down below it and settles near the ground as the ground continues to lose heat during the day. So the water molecules in the air, they touch the frozen surface, and you get a little bit of frost to form those ice crystals that probably aren't going to be very thick this go around, but they are possible in those before mentioned areas and maybe outside of that. You remember 38 in the city could be a little bit cooler elsewhere. In fact, our frost for the city, 38 today, or tomorrow 39, so frost is unlikely. Here's that 36-degree frost all the way down to 32, and then we've got a light freeze and a hard freeze. We're not going to talk about those right now. We don't see any 20s in the forecast for the next couple of weeks. Some of you may need to do this. Cover up your plants. The wife's doing that for us before I get home. Bring them in or cover them. Seal drafts around the windows or doors, and you might need extra time to scrape the car or put maybe like a sheet or cardboard on it, and then the frost will form on that instead. Melissa?